Hi, it's Darnell with Whales and Recipes, and today I'm going to be cooking up chicken breast stuffed with feta cheese and spinach. So it's going to be spinach and feta stuffed chicken breasts, and I'm going to be cooking those up in the NuWave Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer, and I'll show you how to do it in your own air fryer. So if you want some air fried chicken breasts, they'll be grilled on the outside, have some nice feta cheese and spinach inside. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Alright, so my ingredients for this cook of the spinach and feta stuffed chicken breast is going to be, I've got two chicken breasts. One seems much smaller than the other that came out the pack. So this one's going to be a little harder to get cut to get its filling in probably than this one. It's larger, but two chicken breasts. I've got some spinach. I chopped it up using a NuWave chopper, and it kind of almost liquefied my spinach, but you can use whatever you want to chop yourself up some spinach. I've got some extra virgin olive oil. I've got my feta cheese here crumpled up. I've got some black pepper I'll be freshly grinding onto the chicken breast. I've also got myself some Obey seasoning to spice it up a little bit. So first thing I do, I'm going to just kind of almost fully butterfly these chicken breasts. I guess I could fully butterfly them, but going to get them cut open. Alright, so I basically cut these. I actually had an easier time cutting this one open than this one. I kind of put a hole in that one as I cut it. But anyway, we're going to go with it. Alright, I'm just going to get some spinach out of here because, well, first I'll get the feta. I'll sprinkle in the feta. Just sprinkle some feta into my chicken breasts that are open. Then I'll get some spinach in there. I'm just crumpling it up as I get it in there, some of the pieces that are a little larger, because I got this from a large block of feta. And now I'm just going to take some of this spinach here and just kind of place that in. Alright, I got my spinach and my feta into the chicken breast now. Just kind of close it up with that spinach and feta in there. Now I'm just going to put some oil on the exterior of the chicken breast. Cover them real good with it. Just roll them around in there a little bit. Just going to keep them face down like that. Now I'm going to coat it with the pepper. Now I'm going to actually use the shaker end of my Old Bay, shake some Old Bay on. Now flip. Going to do the same thing on this end here. Put a little too much Old Bay on that one. Alright, so I've got them all seasoned and got the feta and spinach in both of them. So now I'm going to take these chicken breasts, I'm going to set them both up on this air frying basket. I've got the baking pan underneath with some aluminum foil in there. Now I'm going to take this meat probe, I'm just going to stick it, try and find a nice fat piece of meat in this breast here to gauge temperature while this thing cooks. Stick it right in there. So, got my meat probe in there, I've got my chicken all stuffed and seasoned. Now I'm going to open up the NuWave Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer. and going to put the air fryer basket on the third rack up, the baking pan on the bottom rack. I'm doing it like this because I'm going to be air frying these. And basically with your air fryer, depending on whatever air fryer you use, the prep exactly the same. You just put the chicken breast into your air fryer using whatever container is used. Alright, now I'm going to turn the NuWave Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer on. And the first thing I do, I'm going to set my probe. What you would do in whatever air fryer you have, set it to 425 degrees at about 15 minutes is what you want to do. But I'm going to use the probe function to track my temperature because I have that advantage. So I hit probe and I'm going up. I'm going to set it to 175 degrees Fahrenheit so I'm certain both of those chicken breasts get well cooked. And so I've done this before. It takes about 15-16 minutes to completely cook. So I'm going to hit my time temp button, turn my temperature up to 425 degrees. Then do my temperature. I'm going to set my temperature to 20 minutes just so that I'm sure I gave the smart oven sufficient time, because this meat probe is basically going to determine when everything shuts down. When the meat temperatures hit, well, when the meat temperature of the one with the probe and it hits 175, things are going to shut down. That being the larger one, I'm pretty certain the other one will be done as well. So I've got my settings all in here, and so I'm just going to hit the start button. And so it shows me that the meat temperature is at 45 degrees right now. When it gets up to 175, the smart oven will automatically shut down, and when we get close to it being done, I'll bring you back. Alright, so now we're getting down to the final seconds. I kept adding time. This is basically 30 minutes total that they're cooking for. And that big one is just at 169, so I'm going to let it stop because I don't want to overcook that little one too much. But basically, this is going to vary depending on the size of your chicken breast. If you got some small ones, it might be closer to 15 minutes. If you got some bigger ones or a big one like I've got, it's going to be closer to 30 minutes. So it'll vary in time in your air fryer, just depending on how big they are. So I'm going to let this go for the next 20 seconds. You can see basically it's going to end at about 169 degrees. So it's going to probably end there, and that's, it's a safe cooking temp, so we'll let it just finish these last few seconds, and then we'll get them on out of there. So 2, 1. Actually, it looks like my timer didn't end because I've got the temperature probe going. So I thought it was going to just shut off, but it didn't this time around. It's still going, it's still cooking, I think. Yeah, it's still cooking. So I could let it keep going, but I'm going to stop there because I want to stop it at 30 minutes. That's a nice even time, and don't want to overcook anything. So go ahead and just pull these on out of here and get this meat probe out of this one. Alright, the meat probe is just not coming out easy, so I'm just going to go ahead and plate this one, and then now that I've got it on the plate, I'll try and get the meat probe out a little more aggressively. Alright, got that meat probe out, but have a look there. It looks pretty decent. Cooked for much longer than I expected, I guess because the first time I used some chicken breasts that I guess were smaller in size. But you basically get the concept of how you can cook these in your air fryer, and it comes out real decent. Alright, so it's time to do a little cut of a slice here. See our spinach and feta inside of there. So I'm just going to cut a piece right here for taste testing so that I get all the spinach and feta and chicken. I'll just leave the fork right in there. Then get the camera moved and we'll do a taste test. Alright, we've got our hot spinach and feta stuffed chicken breast. Gonna do a taste test carefully. very moist. It's very good. So the spinach and feta, the taste in there is real nice. And so, when you do this in your air fryer, 425, or if it only goes up to 400, you got small chicken breasts, 15 minutes. If you got larger ones, you may have to go up to 30 minutes. You'll have to check your meat temperature as you go to make sure that you get it right. And so that's just one of the advantages of the NuWave Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer, which is why, I like it in many respects, and that's one of them. That meat probe is just so nice as far as setting a temp and letting it cook, and it cooks to the temp and then it shuts down is real nice. And you can also use the timer just to kind of keep track of where the time is, so you know where time is when you cook. I mean, I really like it. So, let me know your thoughts on this, let me know, what you think about it, how you would have prepped yours, or any thoughts you have about it, about the whole cook in general. And so, I got this other recipes at superwaveovenrecipes.com, where you can print them off if you want, have them in your kitchen. Also, if you want to get direct access to this YouTube channel, waveovenrecipes.com. There'll be pictures on Instagram at Wave Oven Recipes. I'm on Twitter at Wave Oven Recipes. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share the video with a friend, subscribe to the channel, and good eating.